Hey guys, welcome back. I feel like I say that every single time I start a video. I'm gonna stop that now. Take two. Hey guys, it is currently 8:18 on Saturday morning, which means yes, I'm filming a week before I put this video up because I'm gonna be more organized this time around. So let's do it. So today I have got a couple of things to show you guys. So my first video obviously was sensitive skin. What is what I'm looking for? Like care, sensitive skin care for your skin. Sensitive skin care for your skin. That's what I mean. But I think today I am going to show you guys a couple of things around makeup for people with sensitive or irritated skin. So when I first started wearing makeup, I don't know how long ago that was now, it's irrelevant. I just sort of bought, you know, you do when you're like, I don't know, like 15, you just buy the cheap powder or whatever, and the makeup I was buying was really irritating my skin, and I was actually getting a lot of allergic reactions. So on my cheeks were getting really red and burning, and then my eyes were getting quite swollen, and I was like, oh, I've got to fix this. So it took me a really long time excuse me, to find a couple of good things that work on my skin. Unfortunately, if you have sensitive skin or easily irritated skin when it comes to makeup, you have to spend that little bit extra money on your products, because cheap stuff is normally the stuff that irritates your skin, or it does for me. So I can't buy cheap easy products because I will break out in hives on my face and be itchy and burning, and that's not great. So I've got a couple of things to show you guys today. So things I've been using for a while, or things I've just sort of started using and I found are working really well. So we're just gonna dive right in. So I don't wear foundation on my skin. I tried it, I don't like it. It just feels like it really makes my face feel really heavy, and it kind of clogs up your pores anyway, and seeing as I'm like a skin freak and I just hate putting things on my skin that they just don't feel right. So when I first started wearing makeup, I was just wearing powder. So I went through quite a few different ones, and then about a year and a half ago I found Nude by Nature. So this is just it's actually, the lid's on upside down, their natural mineral cover. This is just their loose powder, so it's actually got a little thing on which makes it heaps better so you don't make a mess. But this is just their like translucent powder. So when I first started using Nude, they didn't have the pressed powder that they have now. So I started using this. This is really good. It's literally got next to nothing in it, which is why it doesn't irritate my skin. So there's like, I don't even know how many ingredients is this. There's like 6 ingredients in this thing, like honestly, but it is insanely good coverage. So that's the thing I found. I was like, oh, I don't want to use foundation, but I want to actually, my face to look, you know, like it's covered. So that was a problem I had with powder, in that it doesn't give you the coverage that foundation does. Where so when I found this, I was like, I'll give it a go. I think I bought it was on sale, so I just was like, all right, whatever. So I tried it, and it is awesome. You have to sort of, you can build it really well, but you have to sort of start off light, because I made the mistake of just kind of going right in there like I would with a normal powder. But this is really quite heavy. Like, you have to be really careful, because you end up with like an orange face. So it is really good coverage, but you have to be really careful you don't cake it on, because it can look really bad afterwards, especially when you step out into the daylight, when you've been in your bathroom and you're like, oh, I actually have like an orange line on my face, so that's great. And also obviously as I got older, I learned how to apply makeup better. So yeah, this is just the natural mineral cover. This is a medium skin tone. Even though this is really awesome coverage and whatever else, the loose powders are just messy, and like I said, they go straight on your skin, and there's no, you have to work really hard to build it, so you have to like tap it, and you're wasting half of it trying to get it off your brush so you can put it on. So when they came with the pressed powder, I was very excited, so I went out and got one, obviously. So this is actually light medium. So the pressed powders, they have a couple of different ones, so they have like light and then light medium and blah blah blah, so on and so forth. And this, I was a little bit skeptical, because going from the translucent powder where it's really good coverage, I was like, oh, is this going to be as good? It is. I like I said, I don't wear foundation, so I am just going to wear this by itself. It's pretty good, and my skin's not, it's not like my skin's horrible anyway, and I do wear concealer, so this is pretty good for me to just use by itself. So that's it there. As you can see, I don't know how this happens, but it is like empty over here but totally full over there, which is really frustrating. So I probably will be getting a new one, but I don't understand. I don't know how that happens, but there you go. So that's that one. I do use this, so I don't use foundation, obviously, as well. Even when I did try to use foundations, a lot of the products I was using were, again, it was just really irritating my skin, and I could feel it on my skin. So this is another new product that I tried. I found out about BB cream, which obviously is like an alternative to foundation. It's lighter and it's better for you, and it's like SPF and all that stuff. So I tried a couple of different ones. I think I had a Rimmel BB cream, but that started to irritate, after a while it started to irritate my skin as well, so I had to change it, try lots of different ones, and then I just went, oh screw it, I'll just wear powder. But sometimes, like when you're going out of a night or whatever, powder just doesn't stay on your face as long as BB cream or foundation does. So my sister actually gave me this one, which is another Nude by Nature. And it's BB 5-in-1 Miracle Cream. I don't know what the hell that black thing is. She gave it to me like that, so I don't know what she got on. It's probably eyeliner or something. So I've had this for a while because I didn't want to use it for ages because I was like totally sworn off BB creams. I was like, oh my god, they're just irritating my skin and blah blah blah. But then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna give it a go. So I tried this. It smells really, like, that's the thing about Nude by Nature. All of their stuff is Nude by Nature, so everything is really natural. It just smells like trees and like outsideness. But this stuff is really, really good. I tried it, and that's the other thing about when you have sensitive skin or irritated skin. When you try a new product, it is always going to irritate your skin the first time that you try something. I don't know if that's with everybody's skin. It probably is. I'm used to obviously only having sensitive skin, so I don't know, but I've just noticed every new product that I try, it irritates my skin for a little while, and you kind of have to just push through the barrier. So that's what happened with this. So I started using it, and I was like, oh, I'm like getting breakouts and it's itching my face and everything, so I stopped. Then I started again, and it was fine. So I have this in a medium shade. This is really good to build as well. Because it's in medium, I don't have to build it that much. Like, I'm wearing it today with the powder over the top, but it is a medium colour, so I don't feel like I have to build it as much because it's a bit darker than my normal skin colour. But this is, it just goes up, you just put it on the back of your hand, and I find best to just rub it in with your fingers instead of a brush because it's not foundation. So if you do it with a brush, you get lines all over your face from the brush. So this is it, because it is a cream. Like, it's more like a moisturizer. It's better to rub it in with your hands, otherwise you get weird like lines from the brush. So yeah, that is BB cream. Any BB cream, give it a go if you haven't tried it before. There's like a million and one, like almost every like makeup line has a BB cream now because it has gotten so popular, and it's supposed to be better for you. So if you don't want to try, if you've tried Nube by Nature and you don't like it, just try BB cream in general if you have sensitive skin, or if you don't, because it's amazing, and it just makes you feel so much better than wearing foundation. That's just me personally. So yeah, or even if you don't want to put foundation on, like if you wear foundation, and some days, especially if you work full time or whatever, or you work casual at McDonald's, whatever you do, and you don't feel like putting all foundation on, but you want some coverage because you feel pimply or whatever, BB cream is awesome for that, because it takes like 2 seconds to put on, and you feel like your face is being moisturized at the same time. You don't feel like you're putting on your whole face. So yeah, BB cream, 5-in-1 Miracle Cream, Nube by Nature. Best BB cream I have tried personally, but obviously you don't have to try it if you don't like it. But there you go. Next thing, so the thing I found the hardest, so after I got all my base and everything finished and I'd found all the things that worked best on my skin, the hardest thing I found to look for was blusher. And I don't know what it is, but there must be something in blusher, because obviously it's supposed to sort of rosy up your cheeks, and that's what it's used for. So whatever they put in that does that irritates my skin a lot. So I bought like a cheap one a few years back now, and it was making, I didn't realize it was a blusher at first, but I would get itchy on my skin. It would go like bright red, and one day it got, I don't know, maybe I put a little bit more on that day than I normally do, or it's just a build up. I'll be wearing it every day. My face got quite swollen, like where I put my blusher. So I was like, oh, this is great. And that was like a $2 one, so I was like, fantastic. So then I went on the hunt to find a blusher that was going to work and not irritate my skin. This is actually the first one that I picked up. It's a Rimmel, it's Rimmel London, and it's the 170 Genuine Plum, so that's it there. The lid's broken, so I have to hold it. This is actually the first one I picked up only because I love Rimmel, like all of their lipsticks. I used to have a powder of theirs. I don't use it anymore, but I did, and it was fantastic. And so I was like, oh, I'll just give this a go because it's pretty cheap. I can't remember how much it is. I will put links below as to where you can get all of this stuff and how much it is and things like that. But it's not expensive. And even it, like, honestly, I've had this now for probably about 2 years. It looks like I've barely touched it. So even if you did spend a little bit extra, especially on the powders for the BB, for the nude as well, it lasts you ages. So it's kind of like you're not going to need to buy it for, literally, I probably had this for like, I don't know, 2 years. Maybe I should probably just get a new one because makeup can go a bit icky, but I can't be bothered. So yeah, so even if you do have to spend a little bit extra, it's totally worth it because obviously it's gonna feel better on your skin. You're not gonna be irritated by it. So yeah, this is just a cute, it comes with like a little brush, but who uses those things because they're crappy anyway. But yeah, so Rimmel I've been using for like a really long time, and it's a really good product. And again, it's not expensive for makeup. Obviously it's going to be a little bit pricier than your like average $2 blusher that you just go grab, but it's not going to make your face explode like it did with me. So there you go, pricier one. I've got 2 more things. Another product that I was trying, like I wear a lot of eyeshadow. I've always worn eyeshadow. And again, cheap eyeshadow. It's the same kind of, it was the same thing with the blusher actually. I was getting quite swollen under my eyes and like on my eyelids and everything, and my face was really red all the time, and I was really concerned. So I had to kind of go from scratch with my makeup. So literally this has been like 3 years in the making of me buying new things, throwing them out, and then trying something different. So this is actually a new product I haven't had for very long. And it's an eyeshadow palette by Zoeva, and that's the one I look. So it's the Rose Golden palette. It's just an eyeshadow palette. It is so pretty. Look at that. It's so nice. But I wear a lot of like neutral colors. I don't go crazy with my eyeshadow. Even though I have brown eyes, and I think you're supposed to wear like purple eyeshadow and like blueies are better for if you have brown eyes or something. I don't know. But I don't. So I got this palette not that long ago, because you can see, because they're all still really pretty. And they're just neutral colours, so it is rose golden, and they're all, well, there's 2 of them are just like matte eyeshadows, and the rest of them are quite glittery because I love me some glittery eyeshadow. And this is insanely good. These are super pigmented, and they make it so easy to blend. Like, I'm not a makeup artist, so I put makeup on and I'm like, oh, blending, I don't even know. But this makes it so easy for you to blend stuff. Like, it is insane. And all the colours are really pretty. But yeah, so this, I can't remember how much it was now. I think it was something like $15 for the palette, but I had to get it shipped from Europe or somewhere. I think it actually came from Germany. I think it's a German, I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter, I put a link below. So if you do want to get this, unfortunately you have to get it online, and it's a bit it becomes pricier to buy it. So when I go to the UK next year, I will probably be buying like a crap load of their stuff, because then I can just bring it home, and it's so cheap over there. So I can't remember how much. I think it ended up being like 30 bucks to get this, that was just shipping and all that sort of stuff. But it came really quick, so that's good. But yeah, so that's that's just a new thing I've been using, and it doesn't irritate my skin. It is just such a really pretty palette. They have quite a few, so I will probably buy a couple more of them eventually. But yeah, so that's just back to the, unfortunately, if you don't want your skin to be irritated by products, you have to spend a little bit extra, which also I totally forgot. I didn't bring, they're not here, but makeup wipes as well. People really underestimate makeup wipes, so they're quite, I have makeup wipes that are for sensitive skin. They're just the Nivea, like the products I showed you in the first video, they're the Nivea sensitive skin makeup wipes. I went through like a ton of makeup wipes before I found those, or before I tried those, and I can't have anything with aloe vera in them. So a lot of makeup wipes I was trying did, and I didn't realize I was allergic to aloe vera. Makeup wipes are a really important thing to remember, because some people, you can get all the right products for your face but then have the wrong makeup wipes, and you'd be using them every day or whatever, every other day, and you don't realize it's your makeup wipes that's making your skin irritated, which I didn't realize for ages either. So you have to really, before you go and spend a whole heap of money on new products, concentrate on your makeup wipes first, because you want to make sure you get those right, so that then you know that it's not the makeup that's making your skin irritated, it's the makeup wipes. So yeah, I will pop that, like what makeup wipes I use at the bottom as well. And then the last thing I'm going to mention is just your good old Lucas Paw Paw ointment. I actually don't know if they sell this in other countries. I've just realised. I'm pretty sure it's just Australian. If anybody knows, that'd be great if you could let me know. It actually says Brisbane, Australia, so it's made here, or near here. But this is so good, because I have dry, sensitive skin. My lips get really dry and I wear lipstick like all the time. So even though this is not really like a sensitive skin product, like when you're just putting lipstick on all the time, wiping it off, putting it on, wiping it off, your lips get really dry and cracked. I literally put this on like every morning. I put it on before I go to bed sometimes, and this actually saved my lips. So I started using this, I don't know, like 5 years ago. And this sometimes is all I wear. Like you just put a little bit on and it's nice and glossy as well. So you can just wear it as a sort of a throw-on gloss. I think I actually have another two of these bottles. I have one in my handbag and then I have one somewhere else, but I don't know. But I bought this Nube. This is a good, I actually use this as well when I have mozzie bites. So if you get a mozzie bite and you're like, oh my god, this is so itchy, put some of this on it and you won't even notice it is there. It's fantastic. So yeah, Paw Paw ointment. So that's everything I think that I have for you guys today. That's just a couple of the things, you know, that I use that I found really hard, or the things that I found were affecting my skin the most. So obviously things like eyebrows don't really affect your sensitive skin because you're not really putting it straight onto your skin. What else do I use makeup wise? Mascara. I still wouldn't buy cheap mascara anyway, just because it's gross. But I think that, like, in saying that, I still don't spend a colossal amount of money on a makeup. Like the most expensive mascara I have is the one I have on today, which is a Dior mascara. But I don't go out and spend like a heap of money on makeup unless, like, these things, all those things I probably mentioned, I either would have bought on sale, and then it's my own stupid fault because I fell in love with them and I was like, oh my god, now I have to spend money on them, or they were just recommended to me by somebody else who has the same kind of skin as me and who said, look, use this because it's really good. So yeah, so I think those would just be the main sort of things that I would suggest to you guys if you do have sensitive skin. The big one, honestly, BB cream. It is amazing, and it's actually quite a good alternative to foundation, I find. And it's quicker. You just put it on, you rub it in with your hands, you're done, you're ready to go. So definitely, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Honestly, I haven't met anybody who's tried Nude by Nature that doesn't like it, because there's nothing in it. Like, it's basics. I'm pretty sure it's actually an Australian product, which makes it heaps better. Let's have a look. Yeah, Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. There you go. So it's an Australian product. So I'll actually have a research and see if you can get it overseas. But yeah, there you go. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today, even though it's Saturday, and hopefully I will put this up by Tuesday or Wednesday. It will definitely be there, so I will make sure I get it up instead of doing it on like Friday evening like last time. Oops. So thanks guys for dropping by, and I will see you all next week. Please like and subscribe and comment and enjoy and share, and let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to do like a little tutorial for you guys to see how I use all those products I've just mentioned. If not, that's fine. But yeah, thanks guys, and I will see you all next week. Bye. really same time